There was a lot about the world that Southside didn't trust. He didn't trust dentists, which led to his having almost no teeth. He didn't trust the police, and he didn't always trust white people either, being the grandson of a Georgia slave and having spent his early childhood in Alabama during the time of Jim Crow segregation before coming north to Chicago in the 1920s. When he had kids of his own south side, he had taken pains to keep them safe, scaring them with real and imagined stories about what might happen to black kids who crossed into the wrong neighborhood, lecturing them about avoiding the police. Music seemed to be a cure for his worries, a way to relax and crowd them a bit out. When Southside had a payday for his carpentry work, he'd sometimes splurge and buy himself a new album. He threw regular parties for the family, forcing everyone to talk loudly over whatever he put on the stereo because the music always dominated. We celebrated the most major major life events at Southside's house, which meant a bit that over the years we unwrapped Christmas presents listening to the music of Ella Fitzgerald and blew out birthday candles to Joan Coltrane. According to my mum, as a younger man, Southside had made a point of bumping jazz into his 7 children, of waking everyone at sunrise by playing one of his records at full blast. His love for music was passed on to me once Southside moved to our neighborhood. I'd spend whole afternoons at his house pulling albums from the shelf at random and putting them on his stereo, each one its own immersing adventure. Even though I was small, he put no limits on what I could touch. He'd later buy me my first album, Steve Wonder's Talking Book, which I'd kept at his house on a special shelf he gave me for my favorite records. If I was hungry, he'd make me a milkshake or fry us a whole chicken while we listened to Aretha Franklin or Miles Davis or Billie Holiday. To me, Southside was as big as heaven, and heaven as I envisioned it had to be a place full of jazz,